Motherfucker.
Hold up, I hope y'all watching this shit.
First round, real quick.
People that are in those training rooms with him know how good it
Because
is.
he just knocks dudes out real quick in the first round.
Yeah, but now we're gonna get a good. I might fuck with this guy. He just, to me,
They're
I thought he was a con
they're-
artist,
no, they're-
just based off his look.
They're at edge.
Holy shit! What the hell just happened?
What's up, motherfuckers? Welcome to Easy Money, a sports betting show. Monday, November 29th, 2021. Got a pretty good slate of games tonight. Got some Monday Night Football tonight.
Hell yeah.
NBA.
Got some good ass games on tonight, man. Watch motherfucking Pacers put that ass whooping on the Timberwolves, man. It's gonna be a good day. Make some money. Make that easy money.
Oh, yeah.
Make that easy cash. That easy money.
Fucking dude. Goddamn. One game killed me all fucking weekend on my fucking parlays.
It be like that, man. Fucking. You know how that shit goes.
Fucking Baker Mayfield ain't thrown for over 200 yards for like all fucking season, basically. And then motherfucker comes out and throws over 220 yesterday. Like, you motherfucker. You're losing the game. Just quit throwing the fucking ball. You're not going to win anyway.
I know. He fucking trash can. Lucky he even got the fucking one touchdown he got. Fucking lucky he even got that one. That motherfucking ball, that ball hit the ground. Nah, I don't know. It was close, man. I don't think they should overturn it because it was.
Yeah,
You
it
couldn't
was.
tell,
It was
man.
hard to tell.
Because there was one angle they was showing where it was like, man, that thing hit the ground, and then there was another angle where it was like, man, I don't think it hit the ground. So I don't know, man. You couldn't change it. But really, that call, if they would have turned that over, shit, you might have been good. Because then you only missed by like 20 or something. I don't know. I can't remember how many yards that was.
Oh, that was a pretty good one.
It was a pretty deep pass. I know it was over 20 yards, I think.
Oh, yeah.
That's the type of shit, though, that's the type of shit, bro, that, like, when I lose bets like that, bro, I just lose my mind for, like, a day or two.
All right, let's jump into Monday Night Football tonight.
Oh, shit.
Got the Seattle Seahawks at the Washington Football Team. Seahawks are 3-7. Football team is 4-6. The Seahawks are 1 point favorites on the road, minus 116 on the money line. Washington Football Team is minus 102 on the money line. Over under at 47.5.
Man.
Seahawks have lost 5 of their last 6 games. Wilson, he's not that he's been terrible, but he hasn't looked great either since he's came back from that finger injury. He's only completing like 50% of his passes in the 2 games that he's been back. Washington Football Team have won their last 2 games. They'll have Gibson back tonight, and McLaurin seems to be healthy and playing good. So this should be an interesting game.
Man, I think Seahawks are due. I think they're just due, man. I think they're due for a big game. And I think Washington is due to have a shitty game because they've won 2 in a row that they don't have no fucking business winning. Who'd they beat last week? They beat Tampa Bay the week before. I can't remember who they beat last week. That one I don't think they could have won. But, man, I think Russ is going to cook up a little something tonight. I think he's going to cook up a 400 bomb. He going to drop 400 on him, and and Metcalf going to have 200 receiving yards.
I think it's going to be an ugly defensive game. I think the Washington football team almost fucked up. I think the Washington football team is going to win this game, and I think it's going to be under the 47.5.
Yeah, Heineke, bro, he's been on he's been on a mission, bro. Like
I think it's
he's
going to be
playing mad and angry.
I think it's going to be a low-scoring game.
But I just think
Washington's defense has been playing better the last few games. They weren't playing very good at the beginning of the year.
They lost their fucking best defensive player, and they're still playing decent. But Russ gonna cook tonight, bro. Russ gonna cook something up tonight, and he gonna. They're just due, man. So I hate to bet against them, but if I was gonna bet this game, I'm probably gonna take Seahawks. I'll probably tease that shit up though. To be honest with you, I'll probably get them at like 4.5. Is what I'd probably take. I got Seahawks last night at 4.5 for -195. So, but it changed because last night Seahawks were +1. Today they're -1. Last night Washington was favored. It was like the odds. It did an exact switch. So it's probably like a little over -200 now. But I like Seahawks, man. I think they're due, man.
I like Washington.
But I do like the under, though.
I think Washington's defense is going to be the difference in this game.
Yeah, it's a very good possibility. And like I said, Heineke's been on a mission his last couple games, but I think we're going to see the real Washington tonight. Not that bullshit 2-game spurt that they're on. The real Washington going to show up tonight. And then the real Russ, he going to cook tonight. He going to cook them up a five-course meal out in Washington tonight.
Fucking offensive line better learn how to block, dude.
Yeah. Hey, Russ going to run for about 80. He going to run for about 80.
Yeah, because he's going to be running for his fucking life.
He going to run for 80 sideways.
He'll do that in the first drive of the game.
Probably. Nah, I don't know. I think it's going to be a good game, though.
All right, that's all that. Well, let's move to NBA, then we'll come back and talk some NFL. We'll look at some of the early lines for next week, and then we'll talk. We'll do an NFL recap today, 1:00. Don't forget GSR Gonzo Sports Room, 1 p.m. today. Come join us for that. We'll be talking about all the NFL games and shit from yesterday. But NBA, we have the Orlando Magic at the 76ers. 76ers are 13.5-point favorites at home. Over-under for this game is 204.5. Magic just don't have enough offense. They have no depth. They don't have much offense. The Sixers are a team that's up and down. But 13.5 is a lot of fucking points.
13.5 is a lot of points. I think is Embiid playing? I don't think Embiid's playing. If Embiid ain't playing, man, I kind of like the Magic plus 13.5 because I think Sixers are gonna win, but I think it's gonna be a close game. I don't know. I think it'll be like close to the end, and then the Sixers will pull away.
I figured Embiid was playing. That's why I figured it was 13.5. I didn't think it'd be that high if he wasn't playing.
I wouldn't think so. But I don't know. It might be because Magic are pretty fucking bad. But they got Embiid playing. So shit. I don't know. What do you think?
I like the under the 204.5.
Yeah.
I can see the Sixers holding the Magic under 100 points.
Yeah, I think the Magic are gonna struggle to score. But man, I don't know. The game's over under is way down this year because the refs are not many. They're not calling near as many fouls, especially at the end of games. And I love it. I fucking love it. But sometimes, man, they need to call a foul and they don't. But I'm not complaining, bro. I love it. I love the new way they've been reffing these games. So yeah, I kind of like the under 204.5 too. But I even kind of like 76ers minus 13.5 if Embiid's playing.
I don't know. One, I'll probably stay away from the side.
I do like Wendell Carter to get over 11.5 points for the Magic. You can get that at like minus 122. And Wendell Carter, he's been rolling, man. He's one of their main offensive players as of late.
Then you have the Nuggets at the Miami Heat. Heat are 7-point favorites at home. Over under for this game is at 208.5. Both these teams are decent teams. Nuggets need to get healthy.
They got to get healthy, man. I don't know. Jokic ain't back yet?
I thought he came back the other day.
I don't know. To be honest, I really don't know. Let me look. He should be back. Shit. I seen him. He was playing one game. He didn't end up playing in it, but he was like practicing before the game. It was like a week ago. And he was looking good. I don't know why he didn't play. They need to play his ass if they want to do anything. Nah, he ain't came back yet, I don't think.
Okay. See, I was thinking that he was back.
Yeah. I don't know.
Without Jokic, I don't like the Nuggets.
No.
Because hell, Murray and Porter are hurt as well. So
Yeah, I like
without Jokic, I think I like the Heat.
I don't know, dude. I do like the Heat. I like the Heat minus 7. Because I don't think Jokic is going to play. I don't think Jokic is coming back. I think he's done for the season. He's fed up with the Nuggets. He's ready to come to the Pacers.
I don't know about all that.
He's ready to come to the Pacers. He done told me. He sent me a text the other day. He said, I'm fucking fed up with Jamal Murray's ass. He don't want to play. I'm ready to go to the Pacers. So give me the fucking Heat minus 7, man. Just because they're at home. Nuggets aren't bad, though, still. I mean, they got some guys, but they're just hurt. I don't see him being able to win.
We got the Indiana Pacers at the Minnesota Timberwolves.
This one's the easiest bet of the day.
Timberwolves are 2.5-point favorites at home. Over under for this game is 217.5. Man, Pacers are just so up and down, man. But I think the Pacers are going to go in here and whoop up on the Timberwolves.
Timberwolves money line is a lock. Pacers are fucking trash.
Pacers, I don't understand. Pacers have enough talent. They should be competing with people.
Pacers are fucking trash, bro.
Or which they are competing, but they should be winning these games. But I think the Pacers just have too much depth for the Timberwolves. So I think Pacers are gonna win this game.
I'll tell you right now, Pacers are winning this game. I'm just fucking with y'all, man. Pacers are winning this game, and you can get Domantas Sabonis to score 15 points and Indiana to win for plus 340. Sabonis to get 15 points, Pacers to win plus 340. I don't think you can get much better value than that. That's one of my favorite bets of the day. Because it's the fucking Timberwolves, man. I mean, they have been playing decent, but Pacers play better. For some reason, the Pacers play good on the road for some reason. And I think they're going to take advantage of this young team and come out with the dub. And I think Sabonis is going to get 15 points. He going to work. He going to work town. So
I like the over. I like the over to 217 in this game, though.
yeah, I like over 217.5 too. It's probably going to be a pretty fast-paced game. Look, the line just went down. Pacers are moving down. They're watching the show because they know Sabonis is dropping. They said that plus 340 is going to hit. We need to move that bitch off the radar ASAP. So y'all better go get your money on that because Sabonis going to drop 20 on them and get the dub. I hope. They've been struggling, though. They just got waxed by Milwaukee. They got embarrassed by Milwaukee. So they're going to get this bounce-back game against
Oh, yeah. I look for them to
against the
play good
Timberwolves.
tonight.
Yep, I do too. And Sabonis 15 points? What? Come on. He gonna get that.
Then you have the Charlotte Hornets at the Chicago Bulls. Bulls are 5.5-point favorites at home. They're minus 225 on the money line. Hornets are plus 188 on the money line. Over under 224. Both these teams have about the same record. Hornets are 13-9. Bulls are 13-8. Hornets defense is terrible. They have one of the worst defenses in the league. But they're second in NBA in scoring. So they're terrible at defense, but they can score. The Bulls have kind of surprised me so far, but it's too early for me to say that they're a real contender in the East. But they have surprised me that some of the moves they made, they've been playing a little bit better than what I figured they would be
so far.
They have decent defense, have decent depth, and DeRozan's averaging 25 points a game.
Yeah, DeRozan's been playing really good. It seemed like when he was with the Spurs, he wasn't even really. He was almost saving. It seemed like he was saving himself for when he got to get out of there. And I think this shit was playing or something.
But I like the Bulls in this game at home, and the main reason is I think is because the Bulls' defense.
Well, I do like the Bulls to win this game, but I do think the Hornets got a pretty good chance. And I think LaMelo's gonna have a good game because he's playing against his brother, and I think Lonzo's gonna have a bad game because he's playing against LaMelo, and LaMelo's gonna outshine him, which is gonna do something to his confidence, and he's gonna be fucking up out there, throwing up threes and breaking them while LaMelo's draining half-court shots and shit. So I do kind of like the Hornets in this game. I think the Hornets are gonna play good, but the Bulls are just a better team. But you can get LaMelo Ball to score 20 points and Hornets to win for plus 430.
So I like the Bulls, but I do kind of like the over the 224 because this could be probably going to be a high-scoring game.
Probably going to be a high-scoring game because they're going to have to. The Bulls are going to have to match the Hornets scoring, but
I think the Bulls play a little bit better defense than the Hornets, and I think the Bulls have a little more depth.
yeah,
I think that is probably going to be the difference in the game.
it'd be hard for me not to take the Bulls. I think the Bulls could blow them out. But Hornets, man, they fucking find a way to beat some teams. Like, you think that they're not that good, but then the next thing you know, they're blowing out the fucking best team in the NBA. Like, it's hard to bet the Hornets.
And then next game going to be the game of the night.
Yep.
Best two teams in the NBA.
Yep.
The Oklahoma City Thunder at the Houston Rockets.
Fucking lock.
Rockets are 2-point favorites at home, minus 134 on the money line. Thunder are plus 114 on the money line. Over under at 217. OKC is 6-13, and the Rockets are 3-16. OKC's on a 5-game losing streak, but they've covered the spread their last 6 games.
OKC has?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So even though they're on a 5-game losing streak, they're 6-0 ATS the last 6 games. So that means they've been in some close games.
And that means they want to win bad, and they're looking at this game like this is the one we can win right here.
They have lost in their 5-game losing streak. They have lost by an average of 7 points a game. But Gilchrist Alexander is back.
Oh,
I think he came back their last game, and he should be playing tonight. So that's going to help them. They get their best player back. The Rockets are coming off a win against the Hornets, and the Rockets are on a 2-game winning streak. Man, this game's both these teams are fucking not very good. The Rockets are. I mean, I know they're 3-16, but they're streaky. I mean, one game they can look decent and be competitive, and then the next game don't even look like they're an NBA team. So I guess the Thunder can do the same shit too.
Oh yeah.
I lean toward the Thunder. The Thunder here, just because I think there's good value at plus 114, and they're due to win a game. And Alexander with Gilchrist Alexander being back, I think they have a little more depth than what the Rockets do. So I like the Thunder here.
Yeah, I'm all over it. I like the Thunder money line a lot. I think Thunder are gonna win this game. I think they're gonna come hungry for a win because they need one. And Gilgeous Alexander's back, and Lou Dort, he gonna go off, drop about 30. But you can get Dort to score 20 points in Oklahoma City to win for plus 400, and Dort averages around 18. So I mean, he's damn near just got to get his average in OKC to win. And like I said, I think OKC is gonna play hard this game because they fucking want to win. I guarantee it. But they're both not very good teams. I think OKC is the better team, though. I do think OKC is the better team. I really don't know why Houston's the favorite in this game, to be honest.
Because they're at home.
Home, yeah. Home court advantage. But I think OKC is going to come out with the dub.
What do you think about the over-under in that game? 217. I kind of lean towards the under. I think that's a little high for these two teams.
Yeah, I think I lean towards the under. But the defense and shit could be so bad in this game that it could be a lot of points scored. But I lean towards the under. I think the under is gonna hit. I think the OKC gonna put that lockdown defense on them.
They could.
I think they're gonna put that lockdown defense on them.
Then we have the Cleveland Cavaliers at the Dallas Mavericks. Mavericks 7-point favorites at home. Over/under for this game set at 210. The Cavs have been better than what I expected them to be this year. Is Luka back for the Mavs?
Yeah, he played. What was it, Sunday or Saturday? He played Saturday, so I'm pretty sure he'll be playing today.
If Luke is playing, I like the Mavs. Man,
Yeah.
that over/under at 210 is kind of interesting to me, because the Cavs aren't a high-scoring team. But if Luka catches fire, the Mavs can catch fire, and it's like everybody's fucking hitting.
Yeah.
So I'm probably stay away from the over/under, but I think I like the Mavs here.
Yeah, I like the Mavs. I like the Mavs -7.
I wish it would be a little lower than 7, but
Yeah. Well, the Mavs lost to fucking Washington Saturday at home, so cost me a bet.
cost me a bet too.
Yeah, and
Cost me I'd have won $750 on a parlay on Saturday night.
if it wasn't for Mavericks,
Uh,
for the Mavericks.
or no, the Wizards.
Oh yeah, you. Oh okay, when they played OKC, that wasn't Saturday. They played the.
That was Friday night.
Friday night.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
bad. That was Friday night. Fuck,
Yeah.
Wizards won the game by 1 point, but didn't cover the spread. And if they would have covered, I would have hit a 5-game NBA. It was a 5-game parlay, and it was worth like $700 something on a $10 bet, dude.
Yep. And Washington should have covered for sure. I mean they would pull away.
Yeah, I was
and then
looking
just let
good.
them right back in.
I was
away.
I was out at the casino, and we was listening to the band play. Where me and usually go sit and smoke.
Uh-huh.
Well, we went down, sitting some of them chairs down there for a few. Then we came back up and we'll sitting up there where we usually smoke, and I could see the
games on.
and I was paying attention to that score, and she goes, "What you keep looking at?" I said, "I'm just paying attention to the score." She said, "What game?" I said, "I don't want to talk about it right now."
Yeah.
I was sitting there because I looked at all my games, like, damn, I'm looking good.
Oh.
And it got down to that game, dude, and I just,
Oh man.
it's like, come on. And then same thing yesterday.
Yep.
Last night I had a same game parlay, and I had Baker Mayfield to have under 220 passing yards, and then I had Lamar Jackson to have under 250 passing yards. Had Andrews to have like 60 yards receiving, I had the Ravens to win money line. I had the under on the game. But I had a five leg same game parlay that was worth $300. And the only one I got wrong was fucking Baker Mayfield on the passing yards.
What would you have him at on the passing yards?
220.
Oh man.
And he finished off with like 245, 250.
Oh my god. Poop ass Baker Mayfield.
But like the last 3 or 4 games, dude, he hasn't thrown for over 200 passing yards. You know what I
It
mean?
was Landry was getting open like a motherfucker. Landry was.
And dude, after the first half, I was looking great. Baker had only thrown for like 100 yards, if that. I was like, okay, I'm working good. And then they fell apart. But
It was interceptions too, because I was listening to it on the
Yep.
radio, and they said that fucking Lamar Jackson
Yep.
threw like 3 interceptions
Yep.
in the first fucking half. I was like, God damn,
that killed me too because he kept giving him
giving him the ball
more
back.
extra possessions.
Fuck,
And then
that's terrible.
and
man.
then Saturday, was it Saturday? I think it was Saturday. No, it was Thursday on Thanksgiving. I missed a parlay by one leg as well.
This shit is sick.
That was the over-under game. I had over-under. So for 5 games that day, I took all 3 NFL games and 2 college games. The 2 college football games, Ole Miss and some, I forget. But the only one I missed was I had the under on the Dallas and, damn it, now I can't think of who they're playing now.
Cowboy. You talking about the Cowboys?
Cowboys and Raiders. It's
Oh,
Cowboys and
fuck.
Raiders. I had the under on, or the under
52 and a half or something.
under, yeah, something like that, and they went over. Them fucking 2 teams average fucking 16 points a game, and it was like, yeah, it was right around 50, I think. And that was the only one. That was the only one I missed that day. That was the only one I missed that day. I was 9 picks
I can't believe the fucking Raiders won that game.
because I gave out
But-
on our show. I gave out a pick for each game on like the side, and I got all those right. And then on the over, I done that over under parlay and only missed one on it. So out of fucking 10 picks, I went 9-1 that day.
Damn. And the one cost you. Fuck, man. God. Oh, this shit is sickening, bro. Everyone that bets though knows how that shit goes.
Yeah, it
man.
happens. And then you get,
Yeah,
and
it
then,
fucking happens.
and then you'll get on a run very often.
Hey, man. Fuck. It only takes one
If,
though. You
no,
know?
yeah. Now when I do like straight up bets, I do
Yeah.
I do pretty good. But I like doing the parlays.
It's
To me,
fun.
it's
It's
fun.
fun.
And it makes watching the games a little more interesting because you're
If you
paying. I pay attention to more games now than just like the Colts. I
Right.
always watched other games, but like when the Colts game was on, I didn't want to hear about another fucking game. I was paying attention to that game.
I love Red Zone, bro. To be honest, I watch like even if the Colts game is on, I watch Red
See,
Zone.
I don't watch.
I love Red Zone, bro.
I like
fucking
Red Zone,
love
but
it.
I don't watch it when if the Colts are playing. I watch the Colts game.
I
And then, like,
will watch more of
And then,
the
like
Colts
during
game.
commercials, I might switch over to Red Zone to see what's going on.
I got so much going on though.
Yeah.
Like I have.
But now
so
when the Colts aren't playing, it's usually on Red Zone.
right, like I'll be having like so many bets on all these different games and fantasy football and shit. I'm like, I want to see everything. I'm like, fuck.
Well, you can watch with that app we have. You can set it up and you can watch Red Zone on one channel and a game on the other channel. Have it like split half screen. Yeah.
Yeah, I should do that. That's what I should do.
'Cause me and Austin done that one day.
It's not.
Oh, you was here.
Yeah, I think I was here when you.
We had the Colts game and the Arizona Cardinals game. Them 2 separate games on the big screen, split, and then on the other TV we had the Red Zone going on.
We had 3 TVs rolling. That's how it's supposed to be. Shit, I love it. I love football, man. It's gonna suck when it's over.
All right, we got Wizards and Spurs. Wizards are 3.5 point favorites on the road. Over under is 215.5. I like the Wizards here just because the Spurs lack depth. Wizards are 13-7. They're on a 2-game winning streak. They have decent depth, and they have 5 players that average double digits a game. The Spurs are 5-13. They did snap a 6-game losing streak their last game.
Yep. And it wasn't looking good, and they fucking came back and won. And I had them plus 6.5, and I was like, let's go.
But they lack depth. They don't have enough depth. I like the Wizards here at the 3.5. Actually, I'd probably take a money line, to be honest with you, and not even instead of fucking with 3.5 points. Over under 215.5, man.
That seems a little high.
That's
but
what.
it is
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking the under, but because the Spurs are, it ain't like the Spurs are an offensive juggernaut,
No.
and the Wizards aren't either by any means. But the Wizards play a little better defense, and they have more. They have more depth. They can get points from a few different players.
Well, the Wizards do have one of the best players in the league on their team. I'm not talking about Bradley Beal. Talking about Kyle Kuzma.
Oh my That's almost like saying Caruso's the best player in the Bulls team.
Dude, Caruso, it might be. I will say this about Caruso. He's the best player that's ever wore a Bulls uniform.
Oh, my fucking God. Wow. Can you believe this blasphemy? All right.
Hey, Caruso's the fucking man, dude. He's fucking twice the man Jordan ever thought about being.
Oh, fuck.
No, but I'm with you though, man. I'm rocking with the Wizards all day, money line. I'm all about the Wizards, man. Gonna put it on.
We have the Portland Trailblazers at the Utah Jazz. Jazz are 7-point favorites at home. Over under for this game's at 223. I like the Jazz, but 7 points to me might be a little too much. Portland, man, is just so damn fucking streaky.
So fucking streaky.
And Dame hasn't shot the ball well this year.
Nope.
It looked like he was going through a stretch last week that he was finally starting to find his shot a little bit, but then I don't know. He just hasn't been able to find it yet. Consistently, I should say. And the Jazz, man, they just have so many fucking different ways they can score, and they play. And if Gobert gets Nurkic in foul trouble, the Trailblazers are in trouble.
That's not hard to do.
No. Dude, I don't think people realize how big of a part of that team Nurkic is.
Yeah.
When he's on the floor, the Trailblazers are a hell of a lot better team than they are when he's off. But that motherfucker, dude, he picks up some silly ass fouls.
I think the refs, man, are I think they have like this thing where it's like he's known for getting called for a lot of fouls, so the refs are quick to call him for fouls. Because I don't see how, because he ain't doing anything else that I don't see that any other fucking center be doing. He just be getting called for the shit every fucking time. Like, they're making sure they're calling his ass for that shit. Because, bro, this motherfucker always, every time I look, bro, this motherfucker fouling out of a game.
I like the Jazz, but, man, I don't know. 7 points, I think I wouldn't go no more than 7, put it that way. 7's right at my limit, but I like the Jazz. 223, man, that's a big number.
That's a fucking big number, dude. That's a really big number. I don't like that number at all.
I lean toward the under that number, but man,
I don't even. This is a weird game because like I don't -7. I don't even know what to say to that, bro.
I think the only, I think they're yeah, like I said, I think 7 might be a little much, but I think the reason they're at 7 is because the Jazz have been a lot more consistent team.
Yeah. That's the thing, like, I don't feel comfortable enough to take the Jazz -7, but I don't feel comfortable enough to take the Trailblazers +7, and I don't want to take -290.
I like the.
I don't even know what to.
My favorite pick on this game would be the under the 223. That'd be my.
Yeah.
That'd be like my bet. What I feel the best about. I lean toward. I think the Jazz will win the game. I really do. But 7 points. Man,
I'd like to see it go up a little bit. I might take the Trailblazers.
But NBA is fucking weird, dude, because the team can have a 4-point lead and then they're gonna get fouled 8,000 times at the end.
Yeah.
So they might fuck around and end up covering because of all the free throws.
And
It's weird like that. You're almost better off if you bet a game. You're almost better. I mean, you want it to be a blowout
yeah.
because especially if you have like the over under, because at the end if there's 20 fouls, that changes the whole fucking.
Yep. And is if it is a blowout, I don't know, like it's so easy to backdoor cover in fucking basketball because fucking
they'll put all their subs
they quit
in,
playing and teams quit playing and they always let the other team like say the Jazz are up 10 points with 40 seconds left. Well, Trailblazers are gonna be the only team trying to score, and the Jazz aren't gonna care to play defense.
Well, it's like
so it's easy to backdoor cover and fucking.
That's like this weekend in college football. One of my favorite picks this weekend was Cincinnati, and the over. And people's like, some guys I talked to, I go, once they get a lead, they're not. No, in college football, especially Cincinnati, they're undefeated. They're trying to make a push toward that playoff. They're trying to beat teams by as many points as they can because they're trying to be looking. You know what I mean? They're trying to get them impressive wins.
What do they always call it on TV?
Because they're not in the Power 5 conference.
Yeah. Them dudes always call it style points.
Yeah,
they got to get them style points in college football.
Dude, Cincinnati was my favorite pick because I thought they'd win the game, but I think they were like 19-point favorites or something. I'm like, I love them because they're not going to quit playing because they're going to try to, like you said, they want to get those style points.
Yeah, because that's how that style point.
To me, that was like the easiest bet of the weekend. Take Cincinnati because I thought for sure they were going to win the game, and you knew they weren't going to let up. My bad.
Skinner said Georgia's winning it all.
My bad.
Yeah, they probably are, bro.
I got distracted by Trish Stratus and Mickey James.
Oh fuck. Damn.
Oh yeah, Skinner
beat.
Hey, Skinner be fucking with us all there.
Hell yeah, Georgia probably winning.
Oh
no,
man. I think Georgia go get upset.
By who? Cincinnati.
Dude, I would fucking love that.
Dude, I don't think it's out of the fucking realm of possibility, man. Cincinnati's no fucking joke, bro.
No.
The people, I'm telling you, bro, Cincinnati is no fucking joke. They're no fucking joke.
You know what I think's going to happen this weekend? And I hope it, though, which we'll talk a little more about it later on in the week, is I think Michigan's going to fuck around and lose to Iowa in the Big Ten championship game and not get in the fucking playoffs.
Yep. I think 100%.
They beat Iowa. They beat Iowa in that Big Ten championship game. They're in the top 4. They're going to the college football playoffs.
That's what it depends on.
But after that big win, Jim Harbaugh finally beat Ohio State. Dude, I don't know why. Because I want to see Michigan make it. I mean, I'm a Big Ten fan. You know what I mean? But I'm an IU football fan, IU basketball. But if IU ain't doing good, I root for the Big Ten conference. But, dude, for some reason, I just have that feeling that Michigan's going to come out flat as fuck.
It's in Iowa, right?
I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure it's in Iowa. And I'm telling you right now, bro, whatever that fucking spread is on Iowa, I'm taking that shit. Because that is too much pressure for them kids, man. They're kids. And that is so much pressure to – and Iowa's a fucking hard place to play at.
You have Georgia and Alabama. That's going to be a good game. That could be a good game. I think Georgia wins the game, but that could be a good game.
I don't know.
Houston and Cincinnati. That's going to be a good game, too. Houston ain't no joke.
No.
And they have Cincinnati as 10.5-point favorites in that game, dude.
I think they'll fucking cover it.
It is at Iowa. Michigan is 10.5-point favorites on the road right now. And over-under's at 43.5.
Michigan's 10.5-point favorites right now?
Yep.
It's at Iowa?
Yep.
I'm taking 10.
It's because of Iowa's offense. Iowa's offense ain't very good, but they have a good defense.
And
their defense is usually pretty opportunistic and causes some turnovers. But dude, Michigan looked fucking tough as hell against Ohio State, man.
They did.
If they play like that, they're capable of beating anybody.
Yep.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, I was busy Saturday morning. Saturday, and I didn't have the game on. I finally got a chance where I could sit down, relax for a minute. I turned the game on and like, oh fuck, Michigan's up by 2 scores. I was like, oh.
I think the weather is what won that game for Michigan, though. I'm a believer in that. I believe that if it was if it wasn't snowing and shit, like if it was just a regular day, cold but just a regular day, not all that snow and shit, I don't think that game goes that way. I think Ohio State would have been able to pass the ball a lot better, and it would have. Michigan might have still won, but it wouldn't have been the margin that they won by. I don't think. So I think I was gonna get them. Because I was playing with no pressure. This is I was playing literally to be like, we're not gonna make it, so we're gonna fucking do everything we can to make sure you don't fucking make it. And the fans are gonna be going crazy because, like, that's a big game for a school when they got a chance to take a team out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To take a team out of, because, like, shit, that's something to be like, let's end the season right. You know what I'm saying? So I like 10.5 because I think Michigan could win, but I think Iowa's gonna play their ass off to try to get the win.
All right, let's get back to NBA real quick. We have one more NBA game. Pelicans at the Clippers. Clippers are 7-point favorites at home. Over-unders at 211.5. Damn, Scrap, you just had to just come in. Over-unders at 211.5. Pelicans are fucking terrible, dude. Flat out fucking terrible. I mean, and Zion isn't back yet, is he? I had heard he was practicing, but I don't think he's in game. They did get Ingram back finally. Kawhi Leonard's still not fucking playing for the Clippers, right? Or do you?
No, he's not playing. I don't even think he's gonna be back for most.
Is this motherfucker gonna play this year?
I don't think so.
So this motherfucker gonna take another year and a half off?
I think so, man. I don't think he's come back anytime soon.
He missed like close to half this. Well, not half this. He missed like all the playoffs.
It's pretty much the whole playoffs, and he's gonna miss. I
don't think he wants to play for the Clippers anymore.
I don't know. I think he does. I don't know though.
Dude, this motherfucker has to be the most frail fucking pro athlete I've ever fucking seen.
Yeah, it's because he don't play ever, and then he goes out there and tries to play his hardest in the playoffs.
Dude, you got it, but I understand there's certain injuries you can't play through, but some of that little tic tac shit, you gotta man up and play through.
Kawhi, he don't give a fuck.
Oh yeah, if he wakes up, oh man, I just don't feel good. Like I want to play that. I'm not playing. What the fuck?
That's Kawhi, for sure. That's for sure Kawhi. That's how he handles that situation. If he ain't feeling like it, he ain't playing because he don't give a fuck. I don't think Kawhi gives 2 fucks about the game of basketball or playing it.
All right, before we give out our picks of the day, let's jump over and look at some of these NFL NFL lines for next week. Some of the early lines.
See what's popping.
Thursday night football this week. You have the Cowboys at the Saints. Cowboys are 5.5-point favorites on the road. That's a pretty reasonable number, I think. Saints are just terrible right now. Yeah. Simeon and it's not all Simeon's fault either, because they did have Kamara was out for a little bit, wasn't he?
Yeah, he didn't play against the Bills.
So I mean, but losing Jameis Winston really hurt the Saints, and with Kamara being hurt, Thomas not. I mean, they just have a lot of shit going on over there with the Saints.
The Saints right now is a moneymaker, man, because they're the lines that they're giving out for the Saints. Like the Bills, I made a lot of money off that Bills Saints game because they had the Bills the night before -6, and without Kamara or their quarterback, I was like, what? They had the Bills -3.5 for the first half. Took that. I was like, this is crazy. Like without Kamara or fucking Jameis Winston, you got a -6. I couldn't believe it.
Here's a game I really like. Looking at it early, Vikings at the Lions. They have the Vikings as 7-point favorites. I love the Vikings in this game. I think the Vikings should be bigger favorites than 7 points. Vikings should have won that. They should have beat San Francisco fucking yesterday. But the Vikings aren't a bad team. And the Lions, dude, I don't know. They find ways to fucking lose a game.
Yeah, they do. Vikings are gonna put it on them. The Vikings are gonna put it on them.
Cardinals at the Bears. Cardinals are 7.5-point favorites on the road.
Cardinals coming off a bye, aren't they?
Yeah.
They had a bye this week.
And again, we're just taking a look ahead at the early lines. We'll give out our official NFL picks later in the week, and we'll break down the games in more depth. On Mondays, we just usually look at the early lines and see what they look like. I like the Cardinals, but man, 7.5. I'd rather get it if I could get it at 7. I definitely would jump on it. But 7.5, I just don't like that half.
Yeah, I don't either. I don't like 7.5, but I do think the Cardinals will probably cover it. But you never. Bears are one of them teams. I mean, you just never know. You never know, man.
And you got to see if Fields is going to be back
right
or not. Who are
Honestly,
or if Dalton's starting.
Yeah, if Dalton's starting, I honestly I would probably
Scrap. Get down.
The line. I would rather have Fields starting if I was going to take the Cardinals. To be honest. So I would wait and definitely see who's starting that game, and for the Cardinals because I don't know if Murray's coming back or Hopkins.
You have the Bucks at the Falcons. Bucks are 10.5-point favorites. 10.5, man, 10.5. I think is too many. But the Falcons are so fucking streaky, man. They'll look tough one game, and the next game they look like fucking shit. But the Bucks, man, yes, the Bucks won the game yesterday, but we'll talk more about this on GSR the next show. Believe me. But the Colts outplayed the Bucks yesterday. Until the turnovers. If you take away the fucking turnovers, the Bucks really didn't do shit in that game.
No,
they had 24 points off turnovers. So
we got away from what we do.
But so that's where it's with me, man. It's hard for me to lay 10.5 with Tampa Bay just because we gave them that game yesterday. Colts are 8.5-point favorites right now against the Texans.
That's gonna hit. Texas can't even beat the fucking Jets. That's fucking terrible. How you not beat the Jets?
Jets play the Eagles this week. Eagles are 7-point favorites. Eagles got beat yesterday by the Giants.
Yeah, I know. They couldn't do shit, man. I didn't watch the game.
But dude, I'll be honest with you. Giants are a better team than what the record is. They're a team. They find ways to lose. They find ways to lose games. But if you look, they're competitive in about it. It ain't like they get blown out. Most games they're right there with a chance.
Yeah, I took the Giants. I took them on the spread. I took them they were like +4. I took the Giants in that game. I had it on a parlay.
Then you have the Chargers at the Bengals. Bengals are 3-point favorites at home. The Chargers, I don't know what the fuck happened to them.
They're fucking terrible.
They looked like one of the best teams in the fucking league at the first 4 or 5 weeks. Now they look like the last 3 or 4 weeks they look like the worst team.
They're terrible. I don't know what it is. Justin Herbert, man, I don't know, man.
And I don't know what's going on. And then, but the Bengals looked good yesterday, man.
Fuck yeah, they went the fuck off. The Bengals went off, man.
I think a part of the Chargers' problem is if you look at the beginning of the year, they were taking more shots down the field. Now it's all little check downs.
Yeah, I think
they tried to rein Herbert in a little bit. It's like, no, let him fucking play.
And Mike Williams, he don't do anything anymore. It's like he don't do anything anymore. Like he was going off at the beginning of the season, and now it's like he's not even on the team. They don't even throw it to him hardly anymore. And but I like the Bengals. Joe Mixon, as the last 4 weeks Joe Mixon's played, he's been fucking top running. He's been going off. And you know the Chargers, man, they can't. If Melvin Gordon and fucking Williams can fucking go off against the Chargers, then they're gonna have their hands full with Joe Mixon. And P. Ryan, he's not a bad running back either. So I mean,
one game I like on here too is the Giants at the Dolphins. They have the Giants as Giants are 3-point underdogs. I like the Giants in that game. I know the Dolphins have played better the last couple weeks, and they beat I forget who they beat yesterday, but it wasn't like they beat a fucking great team. I don't know. I think the Giants are going to get on a little bit of a roll here.
they got having Saquon back is huge, you know. And the Dolphins are, I mean, I don't know. You're talking about Cam Newton, bro.
There's not a lot of big matchups. Yeah, that's who the Dolphins beat was fucking
Right,
Carolina.
like-
That's what I mean. Yeah.
I don't think that game did the Dolphins. I don't think the score of that game was really how the Dolphins played. I don't know. I didn't watch that game, but
Hey, what are you talking about? Cam Newton's back.
yeah, he's back all right. He should have been screaming that in that game against Miami because yeah, that was the real Cam Newton. That you come in and run a fucking touchdown for 1 yard and talk about I'm back. Why don't you play a couple games and then let's talk about I'm back, motherfucker.
He ain't played very good at all the last couple
No,
games.
He ain't shit. He's terrible. He's back he's back out the league. That's the only place he's gonna be back. And I'm taking Giants too, man. I like Giants +3. I'm probably gonna take them at 3.5 though. 4.5.
All right, let's get to our picks of the day real quick, and then we'll get ready to get out of here and get ready for the next show. Been listening to some Dan Patrick, haven't you?
Hell yeah, it was on the way over here.
Them motherfuckers are them dudes are crazy. All right.
Crazy.
I like I'll start out NFL tonight, Monday Night Football. I like the Washington football team money line. And I like the under the 46.5 in this game.
47.5.
Is that it went up?
47.
Yeah, I like that. Even better.
Washington under 47.5. Man, I'm gonna have to go the opposite of you, Chris, and I'm gonna have to hit him with the Seahawks, man. I think it's time. I think Russell Wilson's due for a big game, man. I don't know, man. With that big ass fucking Band-Aid on his finger, I don't know if he can do it, but I'm gonna take the Seahawks money line, man. -116.
Okay. Then in the NBA tonight, real quick, we'll start talking more about college basketball once the season gets a little more into it. It's just right now you have all the big schools playing little schools. It's hard to.
I'll make a pick for all the college basketball games today. Take the underdog. That shit is terrible.
But in the
I don't
NBA
think that
tonight,
shit-
I like the Pacers money line against the T-Wolves. I like the I forget what. Let me check on. I like the Bulls. Man, I'm gonna go with the Bulls. I'm gonna go with the Bulls -5.5. I like OKC money line against the Rockets, and I like the Washington Wizards money line.
I'm gonna take Pacers money line, OKC money line, Wizards money line. I gotta throw something else in there because we have damn near the same picks. Clippers are -7, but that must mean Paul George ain't playing or something. Because there's no way they're only -7. Maybe they think the Pelicans are gonna start getting hot. I don't know. So I'm not even gonna bet that one because I don't know what's going on with that. Give me Mavericks -7. I'll take Mavericks -7.
One I didn't take, but I'd keep an eye on if Jokic isn't playing tonight for the Nuggets. I'd keep an eye on that game because I'd like the Heat a lot in that game if Jokic isn't playing.
Yeah, if Jokic ain't playing. And I also got a 3-leg parlay that I want to share with the people. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel good about this one. But it's Domantas Sabonis to score 15 points and Indiana to win. Luguentz Dort to score 20 points and Oklahoma City to win. And Bradley Beal to score 25 points and Washington to win. And that's +7,000. So $20 will win $1,300. All that has to hit is those 3 legs. So $20 will win $1,400. So you might want to think about that one, boys, because that boy's hitting tonight.
Hey, I hope it does.
Fuck yeah.
All right. Before we get out of here, let's go. Let me get some. See if we can get some tunes. All right, before we get out of here today, don't forget we're live Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern with Easy Money, a sports betting show. We're also live at 1 p.m. Eastern, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday with GSR Gonzo Sports Room. Both those shows are live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. You can find both those shows in podcast form as well. Anchor Podcast, Apple Podcast, Spotify, Google Podcast. Most places you listen to podcasts, you can find us. Follow us on social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. That's where we post everything about our shows. At Gonzo Sports Room, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. We post our daily picks from Easy Money, a sports betting show on there. Post interview announcements. Any information about the shows you can find on our social media accounts. So make sure you follow us at Gonzo Sports Room on there. Also, check out our YouTube page. We're working hard trying to build that page up. I think we're at 98 or 99 subscribers on there. So we'd love to get up to about 120 by the end of this week. So we'd appreciate it. Hey, we appreciate it no matter what platform you watch on, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. But just go check out that YouTube page. Please hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell so you get notifications. We have 4 pro wrestling shows on there that we've done commentary at. They're broke down into matches. Go on there, you can watch Rikishi give a guy a stink face. The Boogeyman. Boogeyman was at one of the shows we was at. So there's some entertaining stuff on there. Go check that out. Also, check out our merch store, streamlabs.com/Gonzalez Sports/merch. You can see a few of our t-shirts behind us here. Also, had a new t-shirt drop, I think Friday. Dropped over the weekend. It's a new GWR shirt. The front of the shirt's a little bit different than what the old ones are. And then on the back, it has the outline of the state of Indiana. And it says, the voice of Indiana Independent Wrestling. Go check those shirts out. And we'd appreciate it. Get you some GWR, GSR, and Easy Money gear. There's also a donation page at that same link if you'd like to donate to the show to help the show grow. You can find that link in the video description, or it's going across the bottom of the screen in the ticker. Don't forget, big show announcement. Wednesday, 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Pro wrestler Christian Cash is going to join us live, so make sure you join us Wednesday at 6 for that.
Cash money.
Then next Wednesday, December, I believe it's the 8th, at 3, I think it's 3:30. I'll have to look at my thing. I'll put a graphic out about it. But pro wrestler Travis Southern is going to be joining us on that Wednesday. So we're working on getting some other things lined up. Hey, if you're any local talent, musician, pro wrestler, stuff, anything like that, you want to try to get your name out there, hey, get a hold of us. We're always looking for some interesting people to have on the show, and we like helping local people grow. So hit us up. You have anything, Steve?
Oh, man, just appreciate everybody tuning in, hanging out. Go make y'all some easy money, man.
Don't forget, we'll be live here, usually at 1 p.m. Eastern with GSR. Since we got off to a little late start, we'll start GSR today at 1:15. So we'll be live back here in about 40 minutes with GSR. You don't want to miss it. We're going to talk about the Colts fucking being terrible. Talk about Frank. Everybody wants to blame Carson Wentz, but Carson Wentz isn't the problem. I'm going to tell you what the real problem with the Colts is at 1:15. Also, we'll recap all the NFL, all the shit that happened this weekend in sports we'll talk about. So come join us for that. We'll see you guys here in about 40 minutes for GSR Gonzo Sports Room Live, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. On the podcast, rate and review, all that stuff. Any feedback we get helps. Hey, if you want to say fuck you to us, that's fine. Just give us some feedback.
Hell yeah.
Hey, we respect everybody's opinion. We know some people are going to think we're fucking terrible, but you know what? There's some people that like listening to us. So if you don't like us, there's plenty of fucking options. You can find something you like.
Hell yeah.
But there's a lot of people that are starting to listen to us that do like us, especially in the wrestling world. So we're getting there. But all right, we'll see you guys here in about 45 minutes for GSR. Hope everybody's getting the week off to a great start this Monday. We'll see you guys here in a few. Peace.